Primary 5, Chapter 7, Lesson 13 and 14. Lesson 13 and 14, Dividing Decimal. We will divide decimal using models. 2 and 4 tenths divided by 4 tenths. 2 whole and 4 tenths. We color the dividend 2 whole and 4 columns 4 tenths. We will divide it into 4 tenths. That means 4 columns. 4 columns, 4 columns, 4 columns, 4 columns, 4 columns, 4 tenths, 4 columns. Then we will get 6 groups of 4 tenths. So the quotient of 2 and 4 tenths divided by 4 tenths equal 6. 4 groups. Find the quotient using the models. First, 1 and 4 tenths divided by 7. 1 whole and 4 columns divided by 7 tenths. So we'll cut them into 7 columns and 7 columns. We will make 2 whole groups. So the quotient, it will be 2. The number of equal groups is 2, and the number of items in each group the equal 0.7, the 7 columns. Another exercise, 2 and 4 tenths divided by 6 groups. We have all 2 whole and 4 columns. We divide it in 6 groups. What is the number in each group? 4 columns means 4 tenths. So in each group of the 6 groups is 4 columns or 4 tenths. 2 and 5 tenths divided by 5. That means 2 whole and 5 tenths. We'll divide it into 5 groups. So we color 2 whole and 5 columns, 5 tenths, and we will divide it into 5 groups. So each group contains 5 columns, that means 5 tenths, and the second group 5 tenths, 5 tenths. So the answer equals 5 tenths. The number of equal groups is 5. We divide it into 5 groups, 5 equal groups, and the number of items in each group is 5 tenths. Estimate decimal quotient. If we have exercise 45 and 64 hundredths divided by 6 and 87 hundredths, we want to know estimately the answer of the quotient. First, we will get the divisor and round it to the nearest whole. So 6 and 78 hundredths, the 6, its neighbor is 8, it's a big number, so it will be rounding up into 7. Then we will get the dividend 45 and 64 hundredths. We estimately up and estimately down according to the timetable 7, because the divisor is 7. So 45 and 64 hundredths, it's located between 42 and 49. So 45 and 64 hundredths, it's between 49 and bigger than 42. We divide all of them. 42 divided 7, the smaller the rounding down, and 49 divided 7, the rounding up, and our example 45.64 hundredths divided by 7. This is our example. So the quotient will be between 49 divided 7 equals 7 and 42 divided 7 equals 6. So the quotient will be between 6 and 7. Let's have an exercise. Estimate the quotient. 45 and 35 hundredths divided by 5 and 3 tenths. First, estimate the divisor. 5 and 3 tenths, rounding to the nearest whole. The 3 is a small number, so 5 and 3 tenths, rounding down into 5. Then grab the dividend and look for the number up, rounding up and rounding down according to the multiples or table 5. So 45 and 35 hundredths, it's between 45 and 40 according to multiples of 5. Divide each number in dividing by 5, our divisor, 40 divided 5, 45 divided 5, and our example 45 and 35 hundredths divided by 5. So 45 and 35 hundredths divided by 5, our example, it's estimately around or between 8 and 9. 8 because it's 40 divided 5 equal 8, and 9 because 45 divided 5 equal 9. So the quotient will be between 8 and 9. B. 22 and 12 hundredths divided by 4 and 98 hundredths. First, take the divisor and rounding to the nearest whole, 4.4 and 98 hundredths, rounding up into 5 because 9 is a big rich number. Then grab the dividend, 22 and 12 hundredths. According to multiples of 5, 22 and 12 hundredths, it's located between 20 and 25 from multiples of 5 because our divisor is 5. Now divide each item divided by 5. So our example 22 and 12 divided by 5 will be between 25 divided 5 and 20 divided 5. So our example 22 and 1200 divided by 5 will be between 5 because 25 divided 5 equal 5 and 4 because 20 divided 5 equal 4. So the quotient of our example 22 and 1200 divided by 5, it will be between 4 and 5.